Hello guys, Denise here, Junk Journal Junkie UK, coming to you from sunny Lincolnshire this morning, and I am about to sew a signature in for you to see. So it's the Woodland Botanical Journal, or Woodland Friends, whatever we want to call it, and I've got my signature together, but what I need to do now is go round and ink the edge of all the pages, and I'll start it on camera with you, but then I'll stop and finish it and come back to you, because it's a long old job. And I'll like crease them up the middle, make sure the creasing's accurate, which helps with the using ink pad, helps with getting them straight when you're sewing them in. So hello, welcome to everybody, new subscribers and old alike, people just visiting for the day, nice to see you. We'd love to have you subscribe or join us on a regular basis if you like what you see. Yeah, so I'll start with the outside page, ink round it, and then give it a really good crease up the middle, so that when I do the next page I can lay it exactly on that crease. So the next page is this envelope, and it has been, yes, it would help if I was on camera where you could see, wouldn't it? So it has been inked, this one. These are the pages you've not seen yet. I'll show you with a flip through when we've got it sewn together. Okay, so I can lay it, I mean I will go through it once more, but I can lay them just about on top of each other on the crease when I've got a real good crease going. It just makes it easier when I finally clip them together for sewing in the signature. So I'll just do a couple more, and then I will turn the camera off and finish them, and then turn it back on again to show you me sewing the signature in. Yep, so they're grungy-ish, so brown, that word again I keep getting stuck with, grungy-ish. The brown journal, so they do all need inking, because where pages are cut or folded etc and you get white bits, they do show, and once you've got your journal put together it can be really tricky to get in and ink them. Yep, so like I say, I'm putting them on top of each other, hopefully, and like with these middle ones, putting them where I need them. I will be going back through it again just to make sure they're where I want them before I finally clip it, but I'll come back to you with it clipped. The inside of that one, yeah, I mean some of these have been previously inked, so yep, so I want that exactly where I want it, exactly on that line, and try and keep them all straight. Okay, so I'll come back in a minute, pause here, come back in a minute, no, it'll be a split second for you, and we'll have it together ready to sew. Hello, so I'm back and ready to sew in the signature, but I forgot at the beginning of the video, so I'm going to do it now. I've got some happy mail to share with you. So I put an order in with Julie at Camellia Crafts Designs for some of her lovely straw paper. It's the first time that I've had it, and it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. In fact, I've put a page of it in as a signature page in one of these books you'll see in a moment. And I also ordered some eyelash trim. I've had quite a few pieces from Julie of eyelash trim. It's beautiful. So this is pink, and it's like I don't know, shiny white, shiny pink, and these are for tags for the Flower Fairy journals, which you will see next when these have completed. And obviously I've got an invoice and a little letter there saying what I paid, etc. It's got beautiful paper clip on it. I've not seen those paper clips with that lovely little, excuse the ink on my hand, that lovely little swirly bit on there. I like that. That would be good to attach a dangle to as well, and a beautiful little charm. Thank you, Julie. And yeah, Julie knows me well, obviously, because there's quite a few things I love, but at the moment I'm loving the toadstools, and she's sent me some little washi sticker ones which I haven't got and I have been after, so that's ace. I can have a little play and then go order some, hopefully. So thank you, Julie, they really made my day. And some of her bus tickets, which you can get Camellia Craft Designs. I'll put her link in the description, of course. And I've had these bus tickets before, they're really good. They are genuine, unused British bus tickets. Lovely, thank you. Oh, I just remembered it's got it. So it's like a matchbook, but it's got this beautiful little tag in the side. Lovely, I like it. Very clever. I've not seen her use that paper. I don't know what it is, but it's glittery. It's beautiful. It's very me. Thank you, Julie. And then, ta-da, not been in this one. Look, was really good and didn't do it. So she sent me some little happy mail. Oh, well, not little. So what? Oh, wow. Yes. So they all look like things I haven't got. They're nice. Love the size of those. Name, job or class and amount. So they're like dinner money envelopes, aren't they? Now, I have seen these before because I did many years ago. I used to get my wages in these. So wage packets, lovely envelopes. Thank you, Julie. Oh, I was going to say file folders. Oh, they're envelopes with like file folder tabs. Really strong as well. They're nice. Lovely. Oh, some lovely. That's a nice texture craft envelopes. Square. Oh, you have spoilt me. Rectangle, big square. Wow. Oh yeah, Julie, thank you so much. I really appreciate those. I've got very few craft envelopes, and I don't have any of those beautiful little these. Don't have any of those. So thank you so much. I will have lots of pleasure and fun playing with those. Thank you, Julie. So pop over to Julie's shop, Camellia Craft Designs, and like I say, it'll be in the link below. So I've inked round my pages and I've got them clipped together, and here is what they're going in. I've done this one, I'll share it with you in a moment. So I'm going for like a chestnutty brown wax thread, and the way I learnt from lots of other people on YouTube, just watching and listening, is 3 and a little bit the length of your book. Now I find I've always had more than enough, often sometimes too much when I'm following that, but I've stuck to it because it's easier the more you've got to play with, and all you do is cut any excess you don't want off at the end. So yeah, rather than being mean and then, you know, messing up while you're actually sewing it in, trying to save a few pence on the thread, I don't bother. Excuse me. Okay, so I've got the thread, I've got my needle, I've got my awl, which did have this on it. I've only taken it off a moment or two ago, and I've got these clipped together, but what I mustn't do, and I've done previously in the past, is sew the signature to itself and not to the cover. Right, and I'm going to take this one off because I like to sew mine in with just one side clipped. I keep hold of the other side. Oh, don't want to come up. Keep hold of the other side with my hands, obviously, but I just find it easier. I want to get it in the middle here as well. I just find it easier to do it with one attached. Now the thing is, I've got lots of room on the spine to migrate, and I want to try and keep it. It's got quite a big spine. That's because I want to fill it. I want room for this cover to take what I put in it, rather than become an odd shape. So what I need to do is try and keep it upright and stay in the exact centre. I haven't drawn a line or anything, so let's see what we can do. Obviously I am working round you as well, the camera, so let's try and make sure I get the middle-ish, because I didn't really in the other one. I mean, I'm not fussed about it being completely centre, but somewhere near. Okay, and I'm going to go straight down into the, so this is a cutting mat, so it's something for the awl to actually poke into. Am I through? Whoops. No. I'm going to have to push a bit harder. There is a lot of thick cardstock. Ooh. Yeah, just through in this, as well as the actual I don't know if you can see, I can't really do it so you can see. Oh, crikey. Oh. A bit sideways, yeah, so that's tough. Right, so I'm very nearly central, just a bit further back than central. Gosh, that's tough. Maybe overdid it with the card pieces. So take that out and put the thread straight through. That's the easy bit. Yep, leaving a bit of it inside. And then the next one, oh, why didn't I clip that to that? See, when you do it on camera, all goes wrong. You get the hole. Yeah, the hole is where the hole is, so at least I'd only done one hole to line up. Think about what you're doing, Denise. That's better. No wonder it wobbled about on me. And just make sure I'm right at both ends. Yeah, I think so. Hope so. So about 3/4 of an inch from the top. And not too close to the top, because I don't want to go through and push it harder this time than I did. See if I can get through in one go. Yes, I'm through. And in the exact, yeah, just about in a straight line with that one, so that's good. Now this one's always a tricky one, because this is one you've got to get your needle through the other way, so you don't want to move your signature about too much. And it feels like it's gone straight through, but you never can tell. It has. Phew. So that's the one I always dread. The only other tricky one now is when we come back through the middle and try not to split the thread. Right, so what did I do? About 3/4 of an inch again. Try and keep it in line and through. Can't feel it, so keep your fingers away when you're pushing your awl through. Ooh, yeah, that's squeaky card. Okay, you can see where it's gone through. Just make the hole, hold it tight, take that out and that in. You're supposed to be the easy one. Yeah, it was. Okay. So the thing is to go back through this hole now without splitting any of the pages and without splitting the thread that's already through it. So back to the middle again, hold that thread and try and go straight. I don't know how I can do it and show you and show me at the same time. Let's have a look. And keep my needle straight. The fabric has kind of closed up again around the thread. There you go, can you see that? Oh, lovely, and I don't think, no I haven't. Hooray, haven't gone back through my thread. Okay, and that's it. So you pull it nice and tight without ripping the pages. So it's nice and tight there, yeah. And then tie it in 3 knots. Right over left, left over right, and then right over left again. Okay, and again all tips that I've learned on YouTube. Yeah, so you know, not too tight that it's going to rip, because it's paper. You know, if you have it too tight, cotton will rip paper, but tight enough to hold everything in. And I am going to have the bow in here because I'm going to have that lovely charm, that lovely owl charm on this one that Tanya from Tatty Treasure sent me in some happy mail, bless her. A thought of this, as soon as I saw it, I thought of this journal. Okay, so let me just put these pointy things away because I'm lethal with them. And I do bleed quite well when I bleed, due to some medication. Okay, so let's look at this one first then. So the pages might need training a little bit. I wonder if I have to lift you up any now, so you can see better. I tried to keep you in fairly close. I hope you got to see. Okay, so this one's got the book plate at the bottom. It's going to have pockets still in the front and back. So this is the second signature. I don't think you've seen this one. You saw me choose this page out of the Benningfield book, and I've put it on as a, what have I got here? Excuse me. Put it on this as a, yes, what's that? A pocket. Thank you. So I flip out so you can see that beautiful picture. I didn't really want to split those mice in half, and I wanted to keep the picture, so I've put it on an envelope and closed the envelope at the other end and opened it here for a big journal card. Okay, so these are the beautiful kit pages from Nanine. This one's a home book and treasure. This is a shabby dabby doodah. Nanine is collage type. So that's my own coffee dyed paper, and I just did a squiggle of green sewing down it just to give it a little bit of extra strength, because it's just copy paper. So this is from the Benningfield book, some poems that was on the other page of the pictures. Might cover them, might leave them, haven't decided yet. A page out of a vintage notebook. I made another flip here out of something that I had, so it was a book of, not quotes exactly, but it's full of quotes. Can't remember what it's called now, but my sister sourced it for me, bless her. It's a lovely book, and I thought with the trees and everything it went really well. Never be afraid to sit a while and think. So lots of journaling behind it, and obviously I'm going to embellish this a little bit. I'll do some of it on camera with you, but I'm trying not to overdo the embellishing. So that was Home Book and Treasure. This is Shabby Dabby Doodah. Shabby Dabby Doodah. This is that lovely straw paper from Julie, and then in the centre I've got a page out of a journal and diary with birds. I just thought those robins look gorgeous because we've put a robin in here, and rather than cut that page out, I've just made it a flip over so you can see the beautiful picture, and we'll put some kind of journaling paper on this piece here. Okay, and that's the back of it. Again, we'll embellish it, but it's good for journaling. I'm just going through the back because we haven't seen the pretty Benningfield robin. We're only just in there, aren't we? So Shabby Dabby Doodah, both of those. Home Book and Treasure. So this is the other part of the what was it that I had on there? Oh yeah, the tip out, flip out. We tipped in piece of paper. So this is the other side of the bird from Benningfield, and that is the beautiful robin. All the rest I think is just about the same. Beautiful page from Nanine on the back. Shabby Dabby Doodah. Home Book and Treasure. I haven't decided whether to fasten that down or put something on it yet, and I think that's Shabby Dabby Doodah. Yeah. Okay, so that's the one we've just sewn in together. This is one that I sewed earlier. Not quite symmetrical on there, but other than that it's fine. And this is the signature that I kind of made with you, sort of. So the lovely vellum printed piece. The bird eggs is from the kit by Nanine. That's a part of Benningfield's book. So a few flowers there, perhaps need something on here. Kit paper from Nanine, and the blue ticking stripy is kit paper from Nanine. So all the stripy backs are from Nanine. Those beautiful daisies. Couldn't not have those, could I? Backed onto Shabby Dabby Doodah there. This is Nanine, collage type, and so is this. That's a page I kind of made with you and showed you. Piece of that vintage book. Another piece of coffee dyed that I just stitched. I made this with you in the Woodland Wonders group challenge from Tanya at Teddy Treasures and Friends Facebook. That's Lace on Letters from Pam at the Paper Outpost. That's a kit from Nanine again, Woodland Botanicals, and from Nanine. That's one of the beautiful Benningfield birds. Too cute. And one of the Benningfield pictures that is cut in half, so we'll see the other half of that picture, but just that tree is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so kit pages from Nanine. The envelope is from Nanine's kit. I haven't fastened it up yet. Love the bird eggs as well in that kit. So there's the other half of the picture. More of that beautiful tree. And lovely bird on the back again. Benningfield. Nanine paper. I love the way that 1, 2, 3's just come at the bottom there. So that's the piece from Paper Outpost. And this is the back of the green envelope, which I was going to, you know, completely cover and put something on. It looks like a, I don't know, I might stick that down and make it look more like an envelope. Anyway, the coffee dyed with the stitching, the vintage, the other side of the page we made, Nanine, the other side of the shabby dabby doodah, this is Nanine, Nanine's daisies, collage type, collage type, I should say, more Benningfield, and I love that blue bird next to this blue stripy. So that's out the Benningfield book. And this is out of Nanine's kit, and this is the beautiful vellum paper again, which I didn't say was Janie B. Okay, so that's it. So my plan is to fill one of them with you. I don't know which one. Fill one of them with you, but they're both going in the Etsy shop. Okay, so just one more video, I think, embellishing a bit and filling a bit, and then we'll put them in the shop and move on to Flower Fairies. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please give me a thumbs up if you have, and join me again tomorrow. Bye for now. Have a lovely day. Hello, I'm back. I just thought the video wasn't too long actually, and what I'm about to do is sort through all the Woodlands nature type ephemera for these two journals, and I wondered if you wanted to have a look at it with me, because there's quite a lot of it. And then what I don't put in these two journals I'm going to list on Etsy, so it'd be nice for you to have a bit of a look at it if that's what you'd like to do. Let's see if the angle is where it should be. That might be a bit better for you. Okay, so I've covered the desk in it. So this first, just pull this one out, look, and that's what happens when an inkjet printer gets wet. It just the colours all run. So I think I've probably had a wet wipe cloth on there, but I'm going to back that anyway. So it's a pocket from the kit. Could even just fold it over, couldn't I? That bit just sticks on the back anyway, but maybe for a bit of extra strength I can just put some paper on the back. So it's just going to be a pocket. So I'm not going to ditch it, still perfectly good, just needs a bit of TLC. Okay, so we made the made an envelope which was from the freebie kit from Teddy Treasures 5,000 subscriber giveaway. I did that on camera, so that'll be nice to just pop in the front or the back of a pocket. So try and put things into some kind of order. I mean, you've seen most of these recently, so lots of little tags, lots of mushrooms. Oh yeah, so that's a journaling spot. So I need lots of there's going to be a lot of tags, I think. Oh, that's just a little tuck. We'll put him with a journaling spot. So that'll just be a pocket that goes down. That's from the kit. Where were pockets there? So we'll have pockets there. Yeah, that was a little over the page thing that I made in the challenge last week. So we'll put all the little odds and sods little things together there. Same with this one. Yep, just a little pull out with some journaling on the back space, and it can either go in a pocket or be put down on its own. I think I'll put it next to the tags, and I've just thrown a tag on the floor. I think this one was last week as well. That is just going to be a journaling card. So we'll have journaling cards in the middle. Journaling card. I'll have to go through quicker, otherwise I'll be here all day. Just a little tiny tag. Put it with that one. Don't know if you can see that far. Oh yep, so these are pockets that I made with the from the kit. They were like bookmarks. I turned them over and made pockets with them. Oh yeah, the postcard. So my postcards from my vintage stock that I photocopied. Yep, so they're just journaling on the back. So they're like journaling cards. Oops. Yep, so I made that into a expandable ephemera folder. So that and that, we'll probably put one in each of the journals. I made 2 of these which I will just send with the journals. Obviously they're not going to fit in it particularly, but just as a little extra. And then all these, what's this? Another little tag. All these from my stash. Some you've seen me make, some you haven't, so we'll try and fill these pockets and these journals. And then so they're just from various kits that are left over. We'll have bigger tags here. Yep, like an Artie Maze one. That's a corner pocket. Tags, I think I made these on camera. Yep, so they might want little bits when I put them in. They definitely want holes and bits on the top, but they're all tags for journaling on. Another corner pocket, another little teeny tiny corner pocket. Yep, I think I did those on camera as well. They're double journal cards. So they're kind of nature rather than just woodland. So that's an envelope that needs sticking down. Just made it into 2 pockets. So pockets. 2 pockets out of butterfly book pages. Again, probably need more embellishment, but may well go in there. Yep, the birds journaling cards. I think these were made out of scraps. On to postcards. Quite a few postcards in there then. So a journaling card with one of the big wild cats, beautiful. And that was like a scrappy masterboard. I'm pretty sure I made that on camera. Love that wallpaper, shiny wallpaper. Yeah, so there's lots of journaling cards. Over the page flip, that's quite thick. Oops, that way then. These were the flippy flappy things, weren't they? An envelope. I haven't got envelopes anywhere at the moment, have I? No, so that's a Artie Maze envelope. Oh yeah, a pull down that I made out of scraps. So a flippy flappy thing, we'll call it. Stop throwing things on the floor, Denise. Tag with trees on, a tag with crocus on. Yeah, these were from last week I think as well, when I used up all my images that I had lying around. Yep, they're all ready just for journaling on. Perhaps not that one, that might need a bit of something. Some big tall ones there. Oh, that's not mine now. That is from yeah, Crafts by Cafe. So Catherine at Crafts by Cafe. But the mushrooms and everything, it's got to go in this journal, and this is from her as well. So this is nature. So it's like a little yeah, like a little envelope thing. So I might sew the bottom up and put that in as a pocket tipped in or flip out pocket. Okay, so that's it. So I've got quite a few tags all ready to go, big and small. So I shouldn't have to make many, if any, of those. And then, like I say, what we don't use will go in Etsy. So plenty of tags. I think I've got quite a good few journal cards here as well. There's a lot of postcard type ones. Yeah, all those. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you're not. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 postcardy ones. Yeah, the 2 double ones, which is handy because we can have one in each. See, the flower fairies are popping over into Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. 16 journal cards. There should be enough there. We'll put the envelope with all the pockets. Could go on as a pocket. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, I can't remember if there's any pockets in the kit. Well, that was one, wasn't it? Need to leave that to the top. So there's about 8 or 10 pockets there. A couple of extras. Yeah, so we're going to have to make very, very little, I think, to go in the journals. All that, the main work they're going to need really is 1 or 2 bits of fancy paper put on the plainer pages. Okay, so that's what I'll be drawing from next video when we fill these journals. Okay, hope you enjoyed seeing that. Bye bye.